urban Southern whites with Puerto Ricans and blacks.
Housing issues, police brutality. That's what we could all agree on, was for those neighborhoods to come together.
This general election, 2021, District 7, City Council, Harlem. Do not be confused. Watch who you choose. I am sorry to report to you that this general election, you will see on the ballot Black Lives Matter versus Black Woman Lead.
What?
After we have filed our petitions to be placed on the ballot, they had filed a counterparty named Black Woman Lead just to have party name confusion and confuse the voter and to split the vote.
What?
Thus, the Democratic leader, SHAUN, ABREU, walks through the middle to victory in between Black Woman Lead and Black Lives Matter. This is a method and tactic snatched, ripped out of the pages of the letter, the Willie Lynch Letter. Those who don't know who the Willie Lynch Letter is, it was a letter made by a slave owner. He presented tactics and methods how to keep the slave under control and keep them on the plantation. One of the methods was you pitch the black woman against the black male against the black woman. Google Willie Lynch Letter and you will see the letter. This is a tactic we, Black Lives Matter, would have never, ever put ourselves on the ballot knowing that a party named Black Woman Lead is on there. That doesn't even look good on paper. Black Lives Matter versus Black Woman Lead. It doesn't even look like we're on the same page. Now, they have laws on the books just for this purpose to avoid voter confusion, party name confusion, so the voter would not be confused. It's called Election Law 6-138. Let me say that again. New York State Election Law 6-138. And it reads in pertinent part that if a name of two parties are similar or same or even have part of the same, it's impermissible. The later one who filed must go. How do I know about that law? 2013, I made it to the ballot under a party named Government of Democracy. They stated that that name was too close to Democrat. Bye-bye, see you later. You cannot be on the ballot even though you got the right amount of signatures, etc., to legally be on the ballot. So we have a situation here where they selectively enforce, like they always selectively enforce against our interests. Now, in 2013, you want to enforce election law 6-138 when it's not to my interests. And that's when the name Democrat and democracy is very questionable. You know, there's an argument there. But okay, they did it. Now here in 2021, when you have two of them black, and the Lord said even part of the same name, meaning if this have the same, part of it has the same, if this have part of that same, it's impermissible. So this one is what they call a ministerial duty, meaning it's not even no discretion, it's a must. However, the Board of Election and the courts are taking a blind eye, intentionally sticking their head into the sand like an ostrich, just because they know that this would gain, the Democratic Party would be the one that gained from this voter confusion. They know the vote will be split and they will win. This also goes into other laws that allow this type of behavior and conduct to go on. Political boards by statute here in New York City are made by major parties, no independent parties. It distinctively states in the statute that they must be a Republican and Democrat, and that's it. So now you got this governmental entity made a political state monopoly, meaning it's a political monopoly of the major parties, and they, whatever they say, is golden. And you have judicial officers who sit on the bench. They too are a major party. So they're going to go with the flow of what the major parties want them to do. So now, when you go to District 7, City Council, Board of Election, Harlem, when you go to the ballot box for this year 2021 general election and early vote, you will see again BLM versus BWL. Black Lives Matter versus Black Women Lead. That doesn't even look right on paper. And I totally disagree with it. And especially when they have laws in the books to avoid this. We would have never had done this. However, sadly, I must report you will see it. So please do not be confused. Watch who you choose. Look at who you vote for. That counterparty was made with an authoritative motive, a hidden agenda behind it. And this is the report, so you know. JOMO Williams, City Council, District 7, Harlem. Do not be bamboozled. Do not be hoodwinked. Do not be run amok. Do not let them utilize methods ripped out the Willie Lynch Letter.